So I literally just made a Walking Dead tier list like a few weeks ago, but I want to test out my new mic, so I'm gonna make a new one. Starting with Deanna, I honestly could not care less. Like, I don't hate her, but I just don't really care. Sasha was great. I'm gonna put her in the amazing tier. Oh yeah, so the tiers I have are favorite, amazing, cool, alright, meh, I could not care less, dislike, hate, shit tier, and Negan, because I hate Negan a lot. Otis is great. He's going in amazing with Sasha. Should have become the main character. I feel like Lori gets way too much hate. The shit that people blame her for is the same kind of shit that Rick does. And also it's like, I can make a whole video essay on that, honestly. Lori gets way too much shit. I think he was one of the saviors that willingly wanted to be there and was pretty shit, so I'm gonna put him in hate tier. Sam, again, I feel like Sam is one of the characters that gets way too much hate, because like in the Walking Dead fandom, there's like, just everyone just hates all the children, and I thought it was weird that people were calling him annoying, or like saying he got his family killed, because it was literally Carol that got his family killed. Like, that's not even just implied. They literally, during his death scene, they flash back to what Carol said to him, which caused him to have a panic attack. So I'm gonna put him in cool. He's not like my favorite characters, but he's cool. Is this the guy that was with the governor in the tank? I don't know enough about Morales to really give a proper judgment. He was in like, he's had like 5 lines throughout the entire series, and he comes back in like season 7 or 8 during the Savior's War. Meh, I guess. Jessie, I like Jessie. She was cool. Actually, I think I'm actually gonna move Denise to alright. Yeah, Jessie was cool. I wish she got more time. The doctor from Hilltop, he was alright, I guess. Or meh. Cause like, again, we don't know that much about him. He kind of just, he was a doctor at Hilltop. Yep, and then the Saviors took him. So I think Lily's kind of an interesting character because she was originally supposed to be the same Lily from the games, but then they retconned that. Meh, I guess. I mean, she never really did anything wrong, but also I don't really care. I guess I could not care less. Governor, shit tier, obviously. Carl, favorite. You could probably tell by my YouTube channel that Carl's my favorite character. I watched like seasons 9 through 11 like once and then never again. So Olivia, I liked Olivia. She was cool and she deserved better than what they gave her. I felt really bad for her. Dwight's one of my favorite characters. I like Dwight. The only thing making me consider watching Fear the Walking Dead for him and Sherry's episodes, him and Sherry are probably the only characters still alive in the franchise that I actually care about, so I always get him confused with Richard. Morgan, dislike. I liked him in the first 2 seasons, but then like when they kept going back and forth between like the pacifist and clear arc, after a certain point I feel like it just got really boring and kind of annoying, so really did like Sadiq. But I do have to say that I absolutely fucking hate what they did with this character. Terrible PTSD representation, first of all. Someone with complex PTSD, just horrible PTSD representation. Also, just his death didn't make any sense because, you know, when like the Whisper was revealed and killed him or whatever, I feel like it could have been made sense if like the Whisperer, after being revealed to be a Whisperer, like stayed alive and like was still undercover, and there was like a plot being built up with that, and they're trying to figure out who killed Sadiq, but there wasn't, like, at all, because he just died instantly. So what was the point of having him kill Sadiq? Like, it didn't lead to anything. Carol, people are gonna hate me for this, but I really don't like Carol. And yes, I am putting her in the same tier as the Governor and Alpha, just because I fucking hate her. I really liked her in the first few seasons. Well, not really liked her, but I didn't hate her in the first few seasons. Like, I felt bad for her losing Sophia and stuff, but the rest of the show, because it's like, oh, she's just murders a bunch of children. Hi, Yoki. You okay, buddy? I like Gabriel. I did not like him in the beginning when he first showed up, but like he became one of the only characters I really cared about when I was watching season like 9 through 11. Jim, I remember why I dug all those holes. I'm gonna put him in alright tier, cause yeah, Jim was fine. I know that like his whole thing was predicting the attack that got a lot of people bit.
So like I feel like at that point he wasn't bit yet.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna put him in the cool tier just cause in season 1 his episode with like the digging the holes was the first episode that I actually liked in the series. I'll give him
solid first side character.
Yeah, I'll give him some credit for that. I'll put him in the cool tier. I like only half watched the Governor episodes because on my first watch I skipped them because I was watching it with like Sam.
Yeah.
And he told me that they were unnecessary, and they were.
Yeah, they're not great.
They provide no context on Tara either because they just completely forget that she had a family.
Yeah.
Like the second she joins their group, it's just like, oh, my niece and my sister. What are you talking about? I don't know if I ever actually sat down and watched those. I think they played in the background and I've seen little glimpses.
Yeah, same. Like I've actually
like I know the gist.
There's still some scenes from them that I'm sure I haven't seen.
Yeah, I guess I'll put him in the I could not care less tier because I really couldn't. Alden, he was meh, I guess, or maybe alright.
Yeah, he was okay.
Yeah, I don't really have any opinions on Alden. Isn't she the lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a lawyer dating her client. I'm putting her in dislike tier. I wouldn't put her with the saviors, but dislike. Yeah. I love Herschel. Really funny because I first played the games and then I got into the show and What?
Did the lights just flicker?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think that was...
We're being haunted.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it was really funny because I first was into the games and then Herschel showed up and I was like, why is he so nice? And then I read the comics and I was like, oh, he's just nice in the show. But yeah, the show Herschel's one of my favorites. Comic Herschel can go jump off a cliff, but Rick, again, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I could not care less. I liked Rick and like up to like, I really liked him in season 2 because I felt like his plot was very well written and like structured, and I liked him up until like season 5, and then I was just like, okay, can we get to the more interesting characters though? Because it's like, I get a lot of people like him because he's a main character, and he's like, oh, people think he's a badass or whatever, but it's like, he's such an inconsistent character after season 5 that I genuinely just can't get behind the I like Rick train. So.
I don't really care enough about him to hate him.
Yeah, like I don't hate him. He never really did anything that shitty, I guess, except for keeping Negan alive. But yeah.
Just being a cop.
Yeah, for also being a cop. Comic Rick, I would put in probably hate tier, just because, holy shit, he was even worse. He was an even worse dad in the comics than in the fucking show. Glenn, I really liked Glenn. He had his moments, but he never did anything extremely shitty. And also, I think he's like one of the only characters that actually apologized anytime he did anything fucked up. So I'm gonna put him in cool tier. I liked him. Daryl, I would like Daryl a lot more if his actor wasn't such a piece of shit, because he actually had an interesting plot line. I guess meh, because as a character I really like him, but he's not one of my favorites because of, I get viscerally uncomfortable every time his actor is on screen. Maggie, I like Maggie. I put her in the amazing tier, I guess. She's great. Patricia, she's cool.
Yeah, she's kind of just there.
Yeah, she's kind of just there. She never really had any kind of background or anything, just that Beth was really close with her.
What confused me so much is after Shane gets back and he tells them that Otis didn't make it, Herschel's like, nobody says a word to Patricia, not until after, but like, wouldn't that be like her first question once Shane got back?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I guess he meant like until she got out of the surgery.
Well, yeah, but like, wouldn't she be wondering?
Yeah, like, did she not ask?
Yeah.
Like, is my husband back? Also, first few times I watched the show, I thought she was Beth's stepmom, or
she was just the oldest,
or like
one of the sisters.
Yeah, because like she looks so much like Beth, and also Beth like has a whole meltdown when she dies, and nobody else on the farm seems to care. So I thought she was related to her. She's not. I liked Amy. She's cool.
Pretty sad when Amy died.
Yeah, I liked her. She was one of the first characters I liked.
Yeah, I liked her and Andrea at first, but then Andrea kind of...
Yeah.
I don't know.
They really butchered Andrea's character in the show because she was great in the comics, but I do think Andrea gets more hate than is needed because a lot of it's just from misogyny.
Many such cases.
Lori too.
Yeah.
People are gonna hate me for this tier list, especially because I just got a ton of new subscribers from that Negan meme video I made. But
Oh god.
fun. Jackie, I'll put her in cool. I really wish that Jackie got more screen time because she was also one of my favorite characters.
Jackie.
Yeah, she was also one of my favorite characters in the first season. Jimmy. Jimmy, was that his name? The other farmhand that.
Was that like Beth's boyfriend?
Yeah, it was Beth's boyfriend, which I didn't even realize was Beth's boyfriend because there was like one throwaway line about it.
Yeah.
Meh, I guess, because I literally don't think he got a single line in the entire show except for when he was asking Shane to teach him to shoot. I think that's the only line he ever got. He said something during that conversation, and then he just died. So, Merle, shit tier. I don't think I need to say anymore. Ed, shit tier. Beth, favorite. T-Dog. I really like T-Dog. I rewatched season 3, or like I rewatched up to like season 3, and I really thought T-Dog died later, but he died in episode 4 of season 3. I thought it was later than that. And then he disappeared for like half of season 2.
The teleports that one time.
Yeah. Andrea, meh. I wouldn't put her in I could not care less, because I probably could, but
Yeah.
Sophia, I like Sophia. She's cool. Shane, shit tier. I hope I don't get any comments like, Shane was so advanced. Shane knew before everyone else did. I hate to say that.
Literally did shit.
Yeah, he literally didn't know shit. And also, like, people say, like, oh, he's so advanced, he's basically season 5 Rick. Yeah, no, he's not. Shane put their lives in danger multiple times. Also, he tried to rape Lori. I don't...
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little bit more than
Yeah.
you should.
Yeah, I feel like people forget that happened or they just ignore it. Milton, I honestly,
feel bad.
I know, I feel so bad for Milton. Like, I'm gonna put him in cool tier because I like Milton.
He's the one who burned the Walker pits, right?
I think he was there when he was definitely there when that happened. I don't know if he's the one that burned them though.
Because I don't remember if it ever actually sang, but I looked it up and everyone online said it was Milton, but I couldn't find anybody saying like where it says that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Who the fuck is this?
That?
I have no idea who this is.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm just not gonna touch that one then. Oh, the Whisperer Doctor. Hate?
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe. Okay, I wouldn't say he's as bad as like Alpha. Maybe. I mean,
Kind of a weirdo.
yeah.
Like,
He was really creepy. Like, a lot of people said they had no idea what was coming, but like all of his lines before he got revealed to be a Whisperer was just like being so creepy towards Rosita when he was talking to Sadiq. I do hate him, but I don't know if I hate him as much as I hate like Merle.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't remember her name. I'm just gonna call her Maria, even though that's her name in The Last of Us.
Oh, Jocelyn.
Oh yeah, shit tier, I guess. I mean, she kidnapped a ton of children
Yeah.
and trained them into killing everybody, which is so ridiculous to me because it's like, what? That whole plot was so bad. Shit tier. Earl, yeah. Michonne, I really liked her for like the majority of the show, but then after the time skip, I started kind of hating her because we all know like damn well if it was fucking Rick, she would have killed Negan instantly. Could not care less in general though, like overall, but I really liked her up until like season 7, season 8. Time skip, whatever. Tammy? Yeah, I hate. The guy who was like, I'm Negan shithead. Shit tier.
Why is that guy even on here?
I don't know. No, look how many characters this has.
Yeah, holy shit.
And I've already done this many. It's gonna be a big one. One of the highwaymen that just somehow the entire highwaymen just got taken out by the Whisperers.
Yeah, he was
Even though they're
he was
like.
the leader of the highwaymen. He got killed in the barn,
Yeah, the highwaymen were pretty good people from what I remember. Weren't they?
I mean, they were until the ones who were still alive after that just tried to attack Lydia. But
Oh.
but
Did this guy die in the barn though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's
Yeah,
he's alright then.
He was one of the ones who like showed up and tried to save everybody, but
Oh yeah,
just
Enid.
inexplicably they all died and didn't kill any whisperers in the process somehow.
All the Alexandrians had been extensively trained in combat.
Yeah, like
They had like
fucking
huge.
Enid was there,
Yeah.
like, fucking...
They had like huge combat training stuff in like the communities Alexandria was connected with. And somehow they didn't even take one whisperer out? Is this the guy that was like the Negan fanboy in like season 9? Shit tier. Brandon. Okay.
Yeah, that's the guy. He says, "I would never kill a kid."
Axel shit tier.
God.
I don't know why we just glossed over the fact that he was a pedophile, but
yeah, like this one scene never brought up again. He and Carol are just friends after that.
the reason he had that scene with Beth is because Axel's original plotline was that he's gonna assault and murder Beth.
Yeah.
That was what they were leading up to in that season before they decided to kill him.
Yeah. Also,
like,
still not great.
Yeah, exactly. He still shouldn't be hitting on a 16-year-old, but okay. Dr. Jenner, I mean, he was shitty, but I wouldn't put him in the same tier as like the governor.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Dislike, I guess. I also wouldn't put him with like the saviors and the whisper people. He's not. I wouldn't say he's like evil.
Yeah.
Tyrese, I love Tyrese. Amazing tier. I didn't even comment why I put Enid in favorite, but
Self-explanatory.
yeah, self-explanatory. Patrick, he was fine. Meh, I guess.
He didn't have much of a personality other than just being the first one to die.
Yeah. Tara, I loved her. Amazing tier. Lizzie, people are gonna hate me, but amazing tier. I love Lizzie.
Yeah.
She deserved better.
Anyone who hates Lizzie, that's a red flag.
Yeah. She was a victim of the show's writing. She didn't do shit. Well, she did kill her sister, but
Yeah, but like
I feel like
she was just quirky.
Yeah. I feel like it was more on Carol and Tyrese than Lizzie herself because they didn't they didn't teach her anything. Like
Carol even admits like, yeah, we should have seen this coming.
Yeah, like I don't blame Tyrese as heavily as I blame Carol for that because Tyrese is like, well, we can just keep her alive, keep her locked up, and Carol's like, that won't work. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? She's like 9 years old. You can't hold her back. You got 2 grown adults. Like, you don't have to fucking shoot her in the head. This prison guy, I don't know what they were trying to do with this guy.
Yeah, like
I feel like they were just filling up screen time.
for sure. Like, didn't he not even survive a whole episode? Like
The other prison guy, this guy was cool. I liked him.
Oscar?
Yeah. He got like a death that was so minuscule it was almost off screen, but like he just got shot while they were in Woodbury.
Right. That's Virgil. That's the guy who kidnapped people on the island.
Oh, shit tier. Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
guy. Is she as bad as these people though?
Probably not. I did feel a little bad for her.
Yeah, it didn't really seem like she exactly wanted to be a savior.
For sure.
I don't really know. We didn't get enough context on her, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know if I exactly hate her. I just dislike her.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would say she's probably worse than Jenner, though. I don't want to put her in the same tier as Jenner.
That's fair, yeah.
She's also not really in the same tier as the prison guy that beat the shit out of his dead friend. I guess I'm gonna have to put her there, though. Mika did no wrong.
Yeah.
Mika's cool. The fucking other pedophile shit tier. Should've just fucking killed this guy.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, they did, but,
Yeah, but
you know. This guy was fine. I think Rick was way too hard on him.
yeah, like
I'll put him in alright. Oh, this guy. Rest in peace.
oh yeah.
Cool tier. Off-screen death by the governor. Who the fuck is this? Is this one of the guys at, like, CRM or some shit? Who is this guy? Or, like, the Commonwealth? Eastman? Okay, I don't, like, hate him in the way, like, oh, he's so evil. It's just he's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I hate the episode with him because I really don't like the whole, like, pacifist thing. It's never well done in the Walking Dead franchise.
It's never well done in real life either.
Yeah.
It's a
Like, I
shitty
feel like,
philosophy.
yeah, it's a really shitty philosophy. I feel like there's ways that could explore it that would not be insufferable,
Yeah.
but definitely not in this franchise. I feel like the least insufferable was James in season 4 of the games. Eastman I'm putting in hate just because that episode is so bad. Ron, again, people are going to hate me, but Ron is like one of my favorites. I love Ron. He deserved better. Also, Michonne did not have to kill him like that. She killed him the same way she killed the governor when this is like a 16-year-old who was like traumatized by his dad. And also, he didn't even fire the gun. He only fired it after he fell. Because he got stabbed through the chest. He didn't seem like he was actually going to fire. And like, they keep Negan alive, but like, Ron is too dangerous. I felt really bad for him. Nicholas, shit tier. Everybody from the hospital is shit tier. I don't care who they are. Noah's fine. They tried to act like this doctor was okay, but you know, he wasn't as evil as Dawn, but like he was still a shitty person.
Yeah. Gareth.
Yeah, Gareth. The child eater, shit tier. In Terminus, there's shots where there's just tables full of children's toys, but there's no children at Terminus. And they eat everybody. So yeah, they were eating children. Bob, amazing. I love Bob. Tainted meat.
Tainted meat! Shut up. You eating tainted meat? Shut up!
Another child murderer, shit tier. He saved Olivia. Or not Olivia, it was Denise, right? Was it Olivia or Denise?
He saved her life right after being the reason she needed her life.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Like,
also, I'm always wondering why they gave Olivia and Denise the exact same character design. They both had the same kind of glasses. They both had hair in a ponytail with 2 strands in the front.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, the only difference that they gave them with their like whole character design, like costume design thing, is the color of their hair. Spencer, shit tier. Fucking Spencer. Who is this?
I recognize him, but I don't think it.
Yeah, I feel like isn't he? Oh wait, he's one of the kids from the prison, right? Because this picture is from this. Is this picture from the scene where him and Beth were asking Daryl what he did before the apocalypse?
Oh, is that Beth's boyfriend?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Meh, I guess.
Yeah, he's kind of just there.
Yeah, I remember who this is, but I don't remember who this is.
Aiden?
Is that Aiden?
I think so.
Who was Aiden again?
Spencer Nicholas's brother.
Oh, okay. At least, he did the same thing Nicholas did.
Yeah.
Noah was a great character. I don't understand why they had Beth risk her life for him and then kill him instantly, but it's The Walking Dead, so... Beth literally died for him.
Yep.
And also got caught again so he could escape. Rosita was one of my favorite characters, and then she becomes a cop. I mean, I guess she was in the military before the apocalypse too, though. But I feel like that's more...
That's not canon.
Yeah.
I just decided.
Yeah, I feel like also being in the military is more, not exactly nuanced, but more like redeemable than being a cop, because you can be groomed into it, you know? Like, it's not always like...
I will say...
I guess it depends on what they did in the military too. Like, they were like a medic or something.
Yeah, I will say it's a lot more common for like former military members to
Yeah.
become radicalized than former cops. That just basically
Yeah.
never happens. But.
Yeah. Heath. Cool, I wonder what happened to him.
Yeah,
Where the fuck did he go?
I'm still like, I'm pretty bummed about
Yeah,
Heath, honestly.
I
Like,
really-
his last scene is so sad to me. Like,
Yeah, I really thought he was going to show back up in The Ones Who Live, but season 1 is almost over and there's been no mention of him.
Yeah, I'm
So-
guessing the actor probably is not interested
Yeah.
at this point.
It's heavily implied he was kidnapped by the CRM, but I don't think we're ever going to get an actual answer on what happened to him at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like if we were going to, it was going to be in the first season, The Ones Who Live. He might have been an A, though, which means, like, being experimented on.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be why he didn't show up, is just because they experimented on him and he died. But again, I feel like that would be at least more implied in the ones who live than it was, because it wasn't at all. But that's my assumption, it's just that he did get kidnapped by the CRM, but he was an A and not a B. So.
Right.
Fucking Pete. Shit tier. Dwayne. He's alright, but I do have to say, I was really confused when I saw that Fear the Walking Dead clip and found out that his walker's been alive for the past 10 years in Morgan's old attic.
Yeah,
Like, so, yeah. Abraham, I know a lot of people still like him even after what he did to Rosita, because it was obviously just them trying to make you dislike him more so they weren't killing two favorite characters, but I didn't really like him even before that. I'm gonna say I could not care less.
Yeah, he's kind of just air.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that is the reason they had him kind of cheat on Rosita, because that's exactly what they did with Rosita in the comics. Yeah, she cheated on Eugene, got pregnant, and then her head was on a stick. Soften the blow a little bit, make more people dislike him. But I didn't really like him even before that. Like, he was okay. I didn't, like, dislike him, but...
It just kind of made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He never really did anything that bad
Yeah.
prior to that.
When you stirred the Bisquick, we were trying to make pancakes.
Yeah, that one's just funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really funny. You want to do what they did? And she just looks at him like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's just completely the audience's story. Did you say what I think you just said?
Yeah, Abraham is kind of the lovable uncle at Thanksgiving where you're like,
Yes.
yeah, he's just going to say stuff and you got to let it happen.
Yeah.
What's funny to me about that expression is, like, when you stirred the Bisquick, you're trying to make pancakes, it's like, what the fuck else are you going to be stirring Bisquick for? Isn't that literally a thing for making pancakes? Gregory, shit tier, he can't even kill someone right. Negan, I always make him his own tier at the very bottom. I don't care.
Negan.
Yeah, I fucking hate Negan. I don't feel like I need to make an explanation on that, because if you watch the show and you didn't hate him...
Then watch somebody else.
Yeah, like, Simon, shit tier, but okay, honestly,
Simon's kind of funny.
he's kind of funny. I'm gonna put him in dislike. Just, I know I'm basing some of these on as a person and some of these on, like, how much I enjoyed their screen time, but
It's your tier list.
yeah, he's the only savior that, like, was just kind of funny when he was on screen. Like, he was really shitty. Like, as a person, I would put him in shit tier. I'll put him in hate. I'll put him between the two, but, like, as for his screen time, I thought it was funny. Okay, actually, I'm gonna put him in shit tier because I don't like Eastman, but I don't think Simon is on the same tier as Eastman. So
That's fair.
Lydia, I love Lydia, but I cannot stand the seasons that she's in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put her in amazing. She would be favorite, but I just really hate seasons like 8 through 11. So
Yeah,
Jesus, I like Jesus. He's cool. Jesus never did anything to... I mean, he was kind of a pacifist for a little bit, but he never really, like...
Yeah, he wasn't like
Yeah, it wasn't to the extent of...
obnoxious about it.
Yeah, he wasn't, like, obnoxious about it. It wasn't to the extent of, like, fucking Morgan hitting people with sticks so they wouldn't kill a child murderer.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna put him in cool tier. I like Jesus. His introduction episode was one of the funniest episodes ever.
for sure.
Is that son of a bitch on the roof? Hold on. Judith, again, I do like her, but she's in the seasons that I hate. Sherry, I really like Sherry. I still need to watch Fear the Walking Dead just for her and Dwight, but I'm not sure if I want to put her in amazing or favorite, because I am as invested in her storyline as I am Dwight's, but she didn't get as much screen time as Dwight.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm not sure if she's on the same tier as him just based on that. I'll put her in amazing tier. Dale was the first character death that I cried at the first time I watched the series. I really like Dale. I don't have a lot to say other than that. I feel like people say that Shane was always right, but I feel like it was really Dale in those seasons. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Except, like, you know, the Randall plot, but I feel like that's because...
he was missing some important context.
Yeah, like, Daryl really should have told the group that this guy admitted to being a pedophile, because they were...
No, he said he didn't touch those girls. Just felt the need to mention it and call them... I'm not going to repeat it.
Yeah. I just don't understand. Like, that's not pleading your case, buddy.
Yeah, like...
He's like, yeah, I was there and I didn't do anything to help them, but, like, I didn't do anything. It's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Ezekiel, I liked Ezekiel. I didn't really like how they did his whole, like, oh, he was delusional for being a king arc and, like, whatever. Just,
Yeah.
it was, they kind of just stripped away the unique character features he had, but that's not a fault on him. I'm putting him in cool. Yeah, what was going on with that, Ezekiel and Michonne kiss scene?
Yeah, like,
It's really funny to me because that was the first thing I thought of when I saw this comment on YouTube that was like, Lori could never be as loyal to Rick as Michonne was. She went on a whole expedition to find him and she never cheated on him. It's like, her and Ezekiel kissed.
yeah, like what?
Like, Lori was told Rick was dead. I will never get over how people think Lori was at fault for anything that happened with Shane. The whole plot between, like, Rick and Lori and Shane was 100% Shane's fault. Beta. As a person, I hate him, but just his, like, whole character idea is the funniest shit ever. Imagine, like, I always say this, but, like, imagine you're in the zombie apocalypse, and, like, this guy even fighting, you're, like, killed a ton of your people, you pull off his mask, and it's, like, Luke Bryan or, like, Miranda Lambert. Like, it's so funny. Also, that scene he was, like, giving a concert to the walkers. It's fucking hilarious, so I'm putting him in hate. This Whisper didn't do anything, did she? Didn't she, like, try to get help or whatever from Daryl or someone? She's the one that was like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she didn't
Well,
do
she
anything.
was, like, Alpha's, like, third in command, but she, like, really the only bad thing she did was she saved Alpha over her sister when her sister tried to kill Alpha, but it was also kind of like she didn't really have, like, later
Yeah,
she
like...
says, oh, I killed my sister, and it's like, that's not really what happened.
Yeah. I'll put her in alright, I guess. Gorman, ew, shit tier. Ugh.
God.
Don't remember her name, but she was one of Negan's wives, and I felt bad for her. She did try to save everyone else by getting Eugene to make a pill. Wasn't she with the heads on the pikes?
Yeah.
I want to put her in amazing tier. That they fucked her over. Walter White? Who is this guy?
Oh, that's Puck from season 11.
Oh, I did not. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't.
he's like, he's kind of a...
Ew, Joe. Shit tier.
God damn, there's so many characters.
Yeah, I already have this many, and then I still have this many more. One of the people from Woodbury, she didn't really do anything, but I couldn't really care less. The only line I remember from her is when the governor tried to make her 14-year-old son fight, and then she was like, he's 14, he has asthma, he's not fighting, and she was like,
Wait.
and like the governor didn't listen to her.
Oh. That
Isn't that
looks
who
like
that
Karen
is?
to me. Is that not Karen?
Who's Karen?
Tyrese's girlfriend. Too good.
Oh, was it?
Girl burned alive. That, maybe? I don't know. That looks like her, kind of, but I can't
Yeah.
tell.
I guess either way I couldn't care less, because
Yeah,
neither of
fair.
them got enough screen time for me to care. I mean, I don't hate her, but I didn't really like her that much.
I just mainly liked her for being the one who was like, oh, fuck this pacifist bullshit. We're gonna fucking kill the saviors.
Oh, yeah. Jerry! I love Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry.
He's an amazing tier. Meh, I guess. I'll put him in...
Like, it's kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
watching Abraham and Rosita talk.
Oh, I forgot about... I mean, okay, to be fair, Abraham and Rosita were, like, fucking... They didn't even
That
go
is
in, like, the
true.
library break room. They were just out in public fucking, and they said they thought it was funny that everyone else could see them.
That is true.
So I don't really
see that.
think that was on Eugene, because they had, like, an exhibit... What is it with The Walking Dead and, like, exhibitionism shit? Like...
Yeah.
I feel like it was weird for him to be watching them, but they thought it was... I don't know. Abraham and Rosita were really weird about that, too. Like, I'll put him in meh. Gargiulio... Felt bad for that guy. Yeah, he was alright. Princess, again, I did really like her, but yeah, she's great. But again, she's in seasons that I honestly cannot stand watching, so she's cool. He's kind of just a replacement for Carl. I'll put him in meh, I guess. He didn't really have any character of his own a lot. He kind of just had, like, word for word what Carl's plot was supposed to be. not word for word, because they did tone down the Lydia plotline a lot in the in the show. I mean, I don't really care. I didn't really dislike her at all, but I'm not a huge fan of like anybody from their group, honestly. They're just Leah. I didn't get to the part where Leah comes back. I only know her from Daryl's like flashback episode.
Her character just gets worse when she comes back. Like,
Oh,
I liked
okay.
her at first, and then they just completely ruined her.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, she was alright in the flashback episode. I didn't really have a lot of thoughts about her. I'll just put her in don't care, or could not care less, because I do know, like, the gist of what happened in Season 11, but I only saw the first few episodes of Season 11 and then the finale. I didn't watch in between that. And also, Season, like, 8 through 10, I only watched once. But I've seen all the other seasons, like, 1,000 times. Jadis, shit tier.
yeah.
Did you see her bowl cut in the spinoff?
Yeah.
And Rick makes fun of her for it. Savior person. Oh god, is this the one that had the deleted scene with...
Eugene?
Yeah, I think that's the one that had the lead scene with Eugene.
I think so, yeah. She's the one who rats Dwight out.
Oh yeah, shit tier.
But then, like, Alexandria just welcomes her with open arms after the war, despite banishing Dwight.
Yeah. This looks like a shot from the Hunger Games. Is this from the fucking Walking Dead?
Yeah, that's the governor of the Commonwealth, Pamela.
Oh.
She's like the main villain in season 1.
Aaron was cool. Yeah, what is it with the Grimes family just getting shot over and over? Rick got shot 3 times. Carl got shot technically 3 times because he shot himself.
Yeah, and like, Carl and Judith are both so avoidable. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, just taking children to places children should not be.
Yeah, like... And then Lori got shot once because Carl shot her when she died. She was okay. Did she even do any? I mean, she was kind of mean, but once they explained why Oceanside was so mean, it was like, I get it.
For sure. Like, I get where she's coming from. I didn't really like her that much. But
Yeah.
I don't think she was horrible.
Yeah. Oceanside really got fucked over so bad.
Yeah, like nobody talks about that.
Yeah.
Like, people talk about oh, Alexandria is so bad because, like, the satellite outpost. Like, no, if they're bad for anything, it's Oceanside.
Yeah, holy shit. Like, they fucked them over so bad. Like, they were constantly like, oh, we're trying to gain Oceanside trust, blah, blah, blah. And then they do something to fuck them over really bad, and then they're like, we're trying to gain their trust. Like, Oceanside was way more forgiving than they could have been.
Mm-hmm. And they just come back, just fucking kill his grandma.
Yeah, like, literally just come back and kill her grandma. Like, what?
Like, literally, they were there for 2 seconds. They just...
Yeah, I always forget that it was Enid that did that, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I always forget. I mean, she didn't mean to, but this guy was alright. Aaron's boyfriend. Wait, this is the tank guy. So who the fuck did I put?
Oh, the
This-
other guy was...
I put one guy who I thought was a tank guy in like shit tier or something. Where is he? This guy. I thought this was the tank guy. No, this is the tank guy. Who's this?
That's Martinez. That's Governor's right hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's alright. I don't remember a lot about him, but I remember I liked
really
him.
into music.
I don't think I know any of these other characters, and if I did, I probably would put them in don't care because I don't remember who any of them are. Save or download. Okay, here's my ridiculously long tier list. Thanks for watching. Don't argue with me in the comments. Bye.